All right, all right, all right. Welcome to GUFON tonight. I am your host, Rich George, and it is December 2nd, 2024, the year of our Lord Zich. Dun 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 dun. He's not a son of a beep 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 beep. How is everybody tonight? That's right, folks. It is the month of December. We're strolling right along into the new year. I can't wait to 25. It's coming so fast. It's almost here, and right now we're going to be happy. We're going to talk about a lot of UFOs. There's just so many sightings going on. It is ridiculous. It is ridiculous how many sightings are happening. People are debunking them. Oh my God. Who knew? Yeah, people are debunking exactly what I said. What was going to happen? Hey, where's all my UFOs? Where's the show? Oh, I'm in the wrong email. Oh, scared the hoo-hoober out of me. Yeah, we've got a lot. This has gone absolutely nuts. The world is freaking out. First of all, Joe Biden can suck a D. He's pardoning or already pardoned his son, Hunter. Yeah. That is the worst family in the history of America, the Bidens. They are scumbags. I'd rather be friends with the Mansons. At least you knew what you were getting. Murdered. But, at least you knew. So I've got an explanation for the Arizona sighting. It's exactly what I thought it was. I will tell you in a minute. But it hasn't stopped. These sightings are allegedly happening all over. It is fun. It is absolutely crazy. There are so many UFO sightings, I can't talk about them all. I can't. I don't have enough time in the show. It is absolutely ridiculous. From Rose Cuckold to Danny Sheehan, from holographic UFOs, a new sighting in Chandler, Arizona, all the way to Devon, UK, or is it Devon? It is a UFO show tonight, and I am glad you're here. We're going to show you all the exciting UFO sightings. I'll try to get to a lot of them, but when I say a lot, probably a dozen I'll show, maybe 10, which is a lot. Usually I show 3 to 5. I always kept it there, but I could do a whole bunch tonight, and we could be left here scratching our heads, which is nice because that's what we want in the UFO field. Is there something red on my nose? Let's do a little roll call and get the shindig started, shall we? Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Kelly Lewis is here. Welcome to the show. Samo Gufonian. Rockstar's here. How you doing, Chief? Marcel Gufonian Metal Head. Welcome to the show. Jeanette, the angel of GUFON. Welcome. JJ. Glenn Collins is here. What do you say there, Mr. Manual Labor? Venus Miranda is here. Welcome to the show. V, how are thee? Apostate Plus Tax and licensed. The criminal has pardoned his criminal son, the most corrupt president. Yes, that's funny. You said that many, many minutes before I even said it. Good for you guys. Thinking on your own. Don't listen to me. Metalhead, welcome to the show. How you doing, Chief? Mr. Sunshine, bring me the news. Boom, 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 boom. Is that you? Peeking through the clouds. Mr. Sunshine, warm us up. It is time to have a cup of love. Philip Swain, everybody. Welcome to the show, P. Terrible. Phil. Beats and Tapes, how are you? Welcome to the show. Hockey J, and by the way, let me just tell those of you who say, Rich's Jar Jar Binks is okay. There's better out there. I know, I'm not trying to do Jar Jar, I'm just doing Jar Jar. If you want me to try Jar Jar, you'll get a good Jar Jar. But I'm not in the mood to binky dink tonight. My throat's kind of sore. Section 47. What do you say to it, Chief? The 4-7 in the house. Welcome to the show. Thor Panku. Welcome to the room. All right. Henry Sterling's here. Welcome. Mrs. Brooke is. Huh? Welcome to the show, everybody. And if I didn't say your name, it doesn't mean I don't love you. It means we got a lot of show to do. We really do. Alfie Joe Bob, what's up, AJB? Welcome to the show. All right. Ready? Majestic 12 snuck in. How you doing? What's up, MJ12? Good to see you. Dan Peters. How you doing, D? What's up? What's up, Mr. Roke? David Roke, everybody. All right. Let's get started. And if you want to help support Truthology for Ufology, all the links are in the show description. Super Chat, Super Sticker, PayPal, Cash App, bitty bada boop. You know what to do. Support Truthology because we are, honest to God, one of the few people who really see what's going on in this faux UFO field we have. Because it is. Fee-fi faux. So I'm going to start in this order. There's a lot of stuff we're going to talk about. You're going to hear me say a lot of the same things over and over, but we're going to talk about Grush, Nancy Mace, about Gary Nolan. There's UFOs in San Diego, maybe. More in Arizona. A fireball landing in the ocean or what? Pilots radio in UFOs around there. Yeah. Did you know Clifford High? He predicted a UFO invasion tomorrow. Yeah. Let's get started. That's right. Clifford High. Let me show you this from the 90s. An alien invasion is reportedly set for tomorrow, according to Clifford High, H-I-G-H. The computer scientist behind WebBots, a predictive software that it's a predictive software that analyzes internet data to forecast future events based on emotional language patterns. Dude, didn't I tell you? I told you we should have the false flag alien invasion. But this guy predicted it 30 years ago that it's supposed to happen on D324, the year of the Lord. Zitch.
I have a really weird story. So this guy, his name is Cliff High. It was 1997. He developed this software program called WebBot. And what it would do, it would scan the entire internet, collect data. It would make predictions for the stock market. But then he delved into it a little more. It's just like, let's see what else it can predict. In 2009, it came up with a prediction of the future that there was going to be a battle in the air with the military and UFOs, and that even UFOs would be fighting UFOs.
Whoa.
But there had to be a trigger to
set it in motion.
Yeah, set it in motion. It said that when this trigger happens, then 39 days later, this prediction will come true. Here's the crazy part. 2009. The trigger was Donald Trump would be interviewed by Joe Rogan.
Bro, no.
Nuh-uh.
No way, dude. That's crazy.
I have a really weird story. Would be interviewed by Joe Rogan. The trigger was Donald Trump would be interviewed by Joe Rogan.
How could that be a trigger? How could that be a trigger? I just got it in on my watch here from PayPal. Let me pull it up again on the watch. I didn't know that I had this on the watch. Now I'm looking for it. Looking. Is this it? No. I got a message. And it said, David Wilcox, not Wilcock, donated $25 through PayPal. And I'm looking for the PayPal thing on me watch, and I don't see it. Let's see. Messages. Yep. Well, thank you, David Wilcox, not Wilcock, for the $25. Yeah, it looks like it came in. Let me see. Let me look actually on the PP. Yep. Yes. Oh, you are a godsend. Thank you for that. I'm glad I looked. Yeah, we're going to do that now. Thank you so much. You guys are in for a treat. Well, we'll do it at the top of the hour. David just reminded me that we have 10 GUFON memberships to give away. Because it's the second of the month. The first, we did we didn't do a show yesterday. Needed it off. Isn't it weird when we don't do a show? It feels like a week goes by from the one to the next. Yeah, at the top of the hour, I'll be giving away 10 GUFON memberships. Thank you, and appreciate that, David. Also, Jeanette with a nice little gift of support to GUFON as well. Thank you, Jeanette, the angel of GUFON. It's true. It really is. Thank you, guys. Thank you, David, during the show, and Jeanette during the day. Thank you very much. You kind folks. Very kind. All right. So isn't that weird if there will be a false flag alien invasion, which I find very interesting, that all the rage right now are these dots, these UFO sightings. They are all of a sudden, within the last week, the sightings of nothing have produced more of nothing. It is absolutely insane out there. It is. I can't believe how many UFO sightings there are. But before we do that, wait, hold on. Yeah, we're going to give away the 10 memberships at the top of the hour. Before I start showing you these new UFO sightings, and I've got a few, I want you to hear the pilots that radio in. They report seeing UFOs over Texas for hours. They split positions. They actually move. They get super bright and then go completely dim. I gotta see this. No, I haven't seen it or hear it. I gotta hear this. Let's put this over there in 5, These are pilots from Dallas, Texas, I believe. Yep, Dallas, who report seeing UFOs.
3413, got a question. Go ahead. Up the river's MOA is hot. You got anybody messing around over there?
It is cold. Well, I was curious why you asked.
It's going to sound a little weird, but we keep asking about the MOAs we keep passing because we're following these two kind of lights that are up above us that are kind of jogging back and forth left and right for the past like half hour.
Really? Yeah. I don't see anything on radar, and no, river's just not active.
Cool, thanks.
Yeah, 1757, we've been watching them for about an hour or two in the northwest skies.
Oh, really?
Week as well.
Oh. Way up high?
Split positions. They actually moved. It's the first time I've seen them change relative positions.
That's weird. Are they way up high?
Real close.
Sorry, Blocky, you say they're close in to you, or they're up high?
Oh, I'd put them about 100 miles out in space.
Gotcha.
Agreed.
Center Boy 3413, got a question.
Go ahead.
Up the river's MOA is hot. You got anybody messing around over there?
It is cold. Well, I was curious why you asked.
It's going to sound a little weird, but we keep asking about the MOAs we keep passing because we're following these two kind of lights that are up above us that are kind of jogging back and forth left and right.
These lights are jogging back and forth for at least a half an hour. Huh. They're right above our head. Huh. About 100 miles away. Huh. Well, keep an eye on them. I mean, what are they going to do? Cute, isn't it? Isn't this cute? They're so cute. They have no idea. Well, I don't know. Any action out there? Anything? No, it's dry. No, it's quiet. No, it's calm. An alien invasion is reportedly set for tomorrow. Are you scared? You should be scared. And we're also going to talk about the telepathy tapes. A little bit. I found out what they are, for sure. Yeah, I almost forgot. All right, let's listen to Danny Sheehan, then Rose Cuckold, and then we'll look at some of the sightings that have been happening 5,000 miles, 9,000 miles apart from each other. So Sheehan can't stop. He just has to be in the news. You definitely are. Anytime you have Sheehan, Gary Nolan, forget their names, Rose Cuckold, and Jeremy Corbell. Any one of those four people come out with an announcement of any kind, Greer must speak. Just saying. All right, so Sheehan confirms direct talks with RFK Jr., who pledges to publicly disclose UFO information. But how does that relate into Trump's eyes, ears, nose, and throat? Is that something the Trumpster is on board for? Well, you know, we've been hearing positive things about Trump. Well, this is what Sheehan says, I believe.
I've talked to Bobby about this, a number of times. And he has agreed to issue public statements, which he has, stating flatly that he will engage in the disclosure of this information. We've been able to get information through to Trump. Trump has stated that he's...
Ugh. I didn't know it was the scumbag D-sucker of ufology. Uncle Fester, the fist, as we like to call him. So Sheehan says, we got the message to Trump. Don't you worry about that. Trump is going to disclose aliens and UFOs. I am going to say no, Trump will not. You can mark it down today on December 2nd that I said Trump will not disclose UFOs at all. What might happen is, we disclosed Roswell. We got Roswell. We're disclosing Roswell. And if that possibility opens up a can of worms, opens up a wormhole for everybody to go down, so be it. Did you say the Soviets? I said so be it. So that's where we're at with Trump. Trump is only going to probably talk about the only thing he knows, Roswell, because he knows jack squat about ufology. I bet you the guy barely even raised an eyebrow lash to look at it. Oh, did people talk to me? They want to talk. Number one question, top question, big question. Well, if it's such a big question and a lot of people want to know, do something about it. Don't be a dick, Don. Dude. All right, let's listen to see what Rose Cuckold, a.k.a. Ross Cuckold? I forget his last name. Oh, Coulthart. Stupid name. This guy was born with a bag of chips. Another Eleganzo supporter. Actually, Rose Cuckold is the most disingenuous ufology reporter we have. And I wanted him to leave ufology. But I found out that we need him. I'll tell you why. When he speaks, he's lying. So it's easy to discern what the hell's going on in that camp every time he speaks. So it's easy. It's better to keep him around. Now, according to Rose Cuckold and his person of interview here on News Nation, they did it again. They are mind reading, and I am angry that they have this ability and I don't. They know what the intentions are of the aliens. They want us to know they're here. Yeah. In Devon, UK, Chandler, Arizona. We haven't gone over those yet. Those are the ones after yesterday's discussion. But the ones in that were breaking the internet have been debunked. We're going to talk about that in a moment. And it was everything I said it would be. And more. I'm so happy to be me. I really am. No, I seriously am happy. There was a time where I wasn't. Like yesterday, I wasn't happy to be me. I'm happy to be me today. All right, check this out. Here's Rose Cuckold talking to... Doesn't matter. You'll see. This is them talking about the modern UFO flap. Modern day UFO flap. This is great. God, I love this job.
On social media before of people describing these witness firsthand accounts, and are they notably...
No! Now, I haven't watched this yet. Did you hear what she said? And he doesn't correct her. I don't know yet, but she said witnesses firsthand accounts. Wrong. We haven't heard a firsthand account. Bitch. I'm sorry, but I'm not.
Of reports on social media before of people describing these witness firsthand accounts, and are they notably clustered in specific areas?
Natasha, the sightings at the moment are off the charts. I've been talking to people from...
And the funny thing is, they're all balloons, birds, drones. It's so dumb.
MUFON, and they're telling me that reports not only in the US over sensitive US military facilities, particularly facilities with nuclear weapons or nuclear power, but also over the United Kingdom, there are spates of what the US Air Force is continuing to describe as drone sightings over some of the most sensitive...
You said it yourself, you wet lip napkin eater. Drone. There's no UFOs. How is it all of these reports start out by them saying UAP swarm, UFO swarm over McKinley, right? And then while they're giving the report, they go from saying it's a UFO swarm to a drone incursion, right? A drone invasion, right? Visiting drones and all different shapes and sizes too. Some commercial, maybe some not. We don't know. You don't know if they're commercial drones or military because they're all different shapes and sizes. So that's why they call them a UAP. Can't have them both. You better figure it out quick. I tell you what, go with the drone. You'll win better. These aren't UFOs.
Sensitive RAF, Royal Air Force bases in the United Kingdom. And we know, apocryphally, that they are bases where nuclear weapons are allegedly located and they are shared with the US Air Force. It's an issue of grave concern. In fact,
of reports on
oh no, nuclear weapons with grave implications. As if there's any other kind with nuclear. Oh, we got nuclear weapons. Don't worry, not grave implications. These are nice. They'll just make you a little sick for about an hour to a year and maybe die. But other than that, it's not traditional pain. This guy's an idiot. That's how you know he's lying and a liar. Terrible. Why can't they just see what the reality is and just report it the right way? Everybody's on board now. Everything is a UFO. Everything is a UAP. Everything is a UAP drone, as if that's a thing now. So you could be unidentified and identified as, it's an unidentified drone, so it's a UAP when the government talks about it. When we talk about it, it's a UFO. Oh, I got it. Got it. All right. Okay. You ready? Well, there was a UFO we looked at yesterday that was allegedly over Arizona. And it has now been debunked and explained. And it was breaking the internet. I myself said, I don't know what, because it was at night. And this is going to be from the sneezing monkey, who I think we can rely on from time to time when need be. Guy does a really good job, I have to admit. Very good job. And, well, he found out let me just show you the sighting so you know which one we're talking about. From Bullhead City. It's the red light, the green light. 1, 2, 3.
Down mode of an alleged UAP UFO captured over Arizona in a city called Bullhead. Okay, it's been posted 23 hours ago.
It's not called Bullhead. It's called Bullhead City. That's the name of the city. You don't say Bullhead. On a map, it says Bullhead City. Like Phoenix is Phoenix, but they could have called it Phoenix City, but they didn't. They just called it Phoenix. Got it? Good. All right. So this guy doesn't know because he's from another country, so we give a pass on that.
Called Boone Shark. I don't think he's the original author of the video, but apparently this has been filmed on the 29th of November this year, so it's just literally 2 days old. During the video, you can hear him speak to his brother on the phone, so apparently people are assuming that he's witnessing the same thing. I couldn't really confirm that, to be honest. He's just telling him what he's seeing. It's been filmed at 7:20 p.m., so it's not like 3, 4 in the morning or something. It is just early evening, basically. The video is fairly long. It is 2 minutes 36. I want to watch it with you guys, but unfortunately, I can't play the audio because the guy is swearing so much. You can hear some kids in the background and he's just like, oh my god, effing this, and can you see this S, and blah blah blah. So I want you to notice a few things, and again, I'll link this thread down in the description. So if
I don't know why people are scared about the F word. and saying shit. YouTube allows for that. They've changed everything. A year or two ago, you were allowed to have leniency on music that's played in the background. So sometimes I'll play a video and a song will pop up and you guys are like, hey, Rich, that's a copywritten song. And I'll be like, yeah, I know, we're allowed. So some are allowed, some aren't. I don't know what discerns between two. But you're allowed to swear. That's why you click the button for adults only. Shocker.
If you want to go and watch the full video by yourself with all the swearing included, then feel free to do that.
Thanks.
He's clearly very shocked, right? He's acting like this is crazy. So you can see this big central light here in the middle. You see.
So this is the sighting from yesterday, remember? Now, I'm going to show you the debunk from here.
Location where this was filmed, and you can zoom out a bit, right? The car must have been somewhere around here, but then they were zooming in as well. So the crop that you see in the video is roughly something like this. You can see.
Isn't that amazing? So I was right. It's the land. Came up from the bottom. It was just the angle of the video and the land in the distance, foreground, and all that. I knew it.
These houses on the left-hand side here, and they do perfectly line up, okay? Now, what do we notice looking at this? It's pretty obvious, to be honest with you. We notice that this road is going downhill. It descends into this valley down here. It is not an even road in the sense that it's like on a straight plane. It goes downhill, and then on the other side, these hills are ascending, right? They are rising, and there are roads all over this hillside that you see here. And therein lies the clue of what we're looking at in this original video. And people have gone through the effort of actually superimposing this view that you see here with the lights, okay, and the exact location. And I want you guys to pay attention to the houses, okay? The houses and the roofs down here perfectly line up with the video. So this is Google Street View. This is the video. Do you see this? So it's a perfect match in terms of the houses and the roofs. It's exactly the same. And now you can see the location of these lights. Look at the lights here. And it looks like they're hovering over the city, right? It looks like they're quite far up, but because the road is descending and the camera angle is basically pointing downhill, you get this illusion that these lights are hovering above the city.
Aren't you mad? You guys should be livid. Wait, there's more. Wait until he shows you how.
Also, Metabunk has done a great job of diving deeper into this, including Mick West. He did his own video about it.
Oh yeah, Mick West.
What's going on here. But what they did is, or what Mick West did, I believe. I think he did that, yeah. So credit goes to him. But you can see he painted some of the roads in there. So there's this blue line that indicates a road. There's this red line up here that indicates a road. And then he broke that down to eye level. Okay, so here we have that red line indicating a road and the blue line over here indicating a road. And you can actually see, even better in this one, that the lights are actually somewhat lining up with the roads on the horizon. Okay, so exactly where the red line is going and the green line as well, there is a road. Then there's a light here. That's the one that popped up on the left-hand side. And then there's one over here on the right-hand side. So I think it's fair to conclude that these are probably off-road vehicles. It's people over there on that other side behind town, in the desert, in these hills, driving around. And these are their headlights. These are just cars riding on those roads, or maybe stopping, right? They might be parked there. Well, I don't know what people are doing. But considering the location, considering how they break down with the street view angle where you look down the road, down the hill, it's pretty clear that it is some source of light on a road, and it makes a lot of sense that it's actually probably a car. You can also see that Mick West blacked out the light source that sits on the top right above the other light source, and the reason for that is that he's theorizing, and I agree with that this is basically a lens cap reflection. It is basically a reflection of this light source or some of the other light sources that is then mirrored to the top right hand side, which gives you the illusion of there being a center light and like two lights hovering around it, which is great, right? It's one of those optical illusions, but it is not real. It is just a reflection, and the same applies to the light that we see flickering up here above the object. Again, loads of believers are pointing this out and they're like, what, but you haven't addressed the lights that are flickering above the object in the sky. Like, that's way above.
All right. What I'm going to do is hide this for a minute and show you Mick West's debunk, because that's where this guy got everything from. So I might as well do that and show you the good stuff, how Mick West did it. Hey, wait a minute. All right, here we go.
More. This was an interesting little case. Someone saw these lights in Bullhead City, Arizona, seemingly in the sky, and thought they were UFOs. They took a video, which made them look even more like UFOs. The lights are real, but in addition to the real lights, there are also two different types of camera reflection. First, there's a destabilized sensor reflection. These appear 180 degrees from the light they are reflecting, and they shake around a lot as the stabilization works backwards for them, hence destabilized. Secondly, there's an offset reflection. This comes from having two flat covers over the lens, some kind of case with a camera protector, typically. The reflection is just a little way off the light. We see this on the house lights and also on the two UFOs, so you've got to ignore these extra reflections. That's not a real light, and this isn't part of a shape of a flying saucer, just a reflection of the...
What? Wait, what? It's not a real light? Mick West is saying this is not real, that it's the reflection? I am so... I see what he's saying. This is here. As long as this light stays here, it can be here. You can see it. He's right. It's a match. Okay, I had to make sure I saw what I seen. Maybe somebody else didn't see what we saw.
These extra reflections.
By the way, I spy with my little eye an eyelid and lashes. I spy time. Does anybody else see the eyelash with the eyelid? Ready? Where is it? Where's the eyelash I spy? Here it comes. Oh, look at this right over here. Right here. There's your eyelash and your eyelid. It is I Spy from Florida.
Reflections. That's not a real light, and this isn't part of a shape of a flying saucer, just a reflection of the bright lights. The UFOs look like they are up in the sky, but this location is looking down a hill. At the bottom, we see the lights of the city of Riviera, which end abruptly at the Colorado River, the border with Nevada. On the other side, there's Needle Highway, and then just dark hills with dirt roads. We can see the light of some of the traffic on Needles Highway. Using the position of the city lights and the highway and the houses down the road, we can get a good fit for the photos. This shows us that the lights are actually on the hillside. If we add the roads, we can see that they seem to be on or near those roads. So the simplest explanation here, and one that several people have reached independently, seems to be that this was just the headlights of some off-road vehicles. The bright one at the top of the hill is facing the camera, the red lights are tail lights, and we see the lights on the left are similar to the lights down on Needles Highway. It all seems to fit, so probably not any kind of advanced technology or aliens, unfortunately.
What was the red light? Did he say what the red light was?
Lights are tail lights.
The red light's the tail light? That never moves? Huh? How could that be? This never moved. Is there something in this? Remember earlier he was... Let's take a look and see if we can see anything in these.
They took a video of the sky. They took a video. But in addition to the real lights, there are also two different types of camera reflection. First, there's a destabilized sensor reflection. These appear 180 degrees from the light they are reflecting, and they shake around a lot as the stabilization works backwards for them, hence destabilized. Secondly, there's an offset reflection. This comes from having two flat covers over the lens, some kind of case with a camera protector, typically. The reflection is just a little way off the light. We see this on the house lights and also on the two UFOs, so you've got to ignore...
Hold on a second, guys. I'm not so sure he's right. Everything that would be reflecting anything down here would match up here perfectly here. We don't have that. This matches this. This matches this. So this and this are this and that. Got it. Perfect match. Wouldn't you say? Right. Now, question number 2. Where's this light? And why doesn't it show up in the reflection and reversing the, and if this were a car light, why isn't it moving? Why is it stationary? Don't cars drive and move along roads? Why is it stationary? Makes no sense to me how that could be a car. No sense. No sense. I believe this red light comes from maybe here. But where could it be? Oh, here. Could this be it? I don't know. Anybody? No worries. Ain't trying to look, man. Change anybody's mind. I think it's real. Can't trail lights on a roller bar that are that bright. Lights on a roll bar that are that bright. Yeah, Jennifer, true. What kind of light they got on that vehicle? No way headlights are that bright from that far away. Right. Because these are the headlights. These are the headlights here. This one and this one. Mick said the bright light here and this is not real. They are from here, down here. Right? This and this. So where does the red light come from? My question. Mick says it's a vehicle. The brake lights of a vehicle. Really? And one more time. I want to know where the red lights come from. Let's see if we can find out.
Bullhead City, Arizona, seemingly in the sky.
He said it right.
They were UFOs. They took a video which made them look even more like UFOs. The lights are real, but in addition to the real lights, there are also two different types of camera reflection. First, there's a destabilized sensor reflection. These appear 180 degrees from the light they are reflecting, and they shake around a lot as the stabilization works backwards for them, hence destabilized. Secondly, there's an offset reflection. This comes from having two flat covers over the lens, some kind of case with a camera protector, typically. The reflection is just a little way off the light. We see this on the house lights and also on the two UFOs, so you've got to ignore these extra reflections. That's not a real light, and this isn't part of the shape of a flying saucer, just a reflection of the bright lights. The UFOs look like they are up in the sky, but this location is looking down a hill. At the bottom we see the lights of the city of Riviera, which end abruptly at the Colorado River, the border with Nevada. On the other side, there's Needle Highway and then just dark hills with dirt roads. We can see the light of some of the traffic on Needles Highway. Using the position of the city lights and the highway and the houses down the road, we can get a good fit for the photos. This shows us that the lights are actually on the hillside. If we add the roads, we can see that they seem to be on or near those roads. So the simplest explanation here, and one that several people have reached independently, seems to be that this was just the headlights of some off-road vehicles. The bright one at the top of the hill is facing the camera, the red lights are tail lights, and we see the lights on the left are similar to the lights down on Needles Highway. It all seems to fit, so probably not any kind of advanced
No. All right, let's go back to this then. Let's see what he says. You know, I believe we'll probably get a more realistic. Is it this one? Trying to get rid of something. I think I just shut the wrong thing down. All right, here we go. Let's continue where we left off.
Already tells me it's like, yeah, I'm not sure it's extraterrestrials, but let's see where we get to this. Let's see whether we can explain or debunk this. And that's basically it. Now, a lot of people are pointing out that there's also a second alleged video filming allegedly again the same phenomenon, and that is this one. Okay, I think this one can have audio. Let me see.
Quiet. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it on the camera. It's like a dome.
They're swearing less, so we're fine.
Quiet.
What the fuck?
Oh, okay.
Like literally,
Look
dude,
at that
that's
thing.
weird in the sky right there.
Dude,
Dude, are we watching a comet or shooting star falling?
No, that's not moving quick enough. There's no tail.
So this one is titled, "This UAP was spotted in April in Arizona while on a fishing trip ascending into the sky." So it's been filmed in Arizona, and this is cool, right? Check it out. The light in a second, it really ascends up into
Look
the
how the
sky.
light's going off in two sides, though.
Look, it's moving.
Look,
Look at
it's
the lights
flying up.
moving
It's funny because it's been moving since a minute, and only now he says this.
Oh my god.
And now
God, I see that.
it kind of flies off.
It's taking off. No fucking way. What
The fuck just went out to space.
It went out to space,
It just
okay.
went out-
So the problem is that a lot of people are pointing this out. I've seen it on Reddit countless times because people are like debunking the other one. They're like, this is how the other UFO sighting took place and why it looks the way it does. And then people are like, well, someone didn't see the second video of the incidents. Like, no, dude, this has been filmed in April. This is a whole different thing. I don't know what happened here. To me, the light, to be honest, that they're filming that kind of descends into space like this one looks imposed. That looks like
And 100% is imposed.
it descends into this valley down here. It is not an even road.
I just
in the
want to
sense that
know
it's like
what the red
a
light
perfect
is.
match in terms of the houses and the roofs. It's exactly the same. And now you can see the location of these lights. Look at the lights here. And it looks like also Metabunk has done a great job of diving deeper into this, including Mick West. He did his own video about it, explaining what's going on here. But what they did is, or what Mick... Okay, so exactly where they're pretty clear that it is. And it is part of the camera stabilization, that it's detail, why that reflection is. Always
All
that
right.
there are hills.
Yeah, we get it. He's just repeating himself. All right. You know, that looked familiar to me, but my memory's so bad. I just went through with the story anyway because I just want to make sure. Because people are posting it as new. And if my memory isn't working like it should, I can't remember everything. All right, let's go. This is part 2 of this. All right, let's see what's going on now. Yeah. All right, let's see what this is. 3 different camera angles. I believe it's from the same thing.
Phoenix Lights, part 2.
Okay.
Chandler, Arizona.
By the way, I lived in Chandler, Arizona. And if you just look south, you can see literally flare droppings over at the Tucson National Air Force Base, whatever the frig they call it. Yes. And then if you look west, due west, you could see flares being dropped at the Barry Goldwater Gunnery Range. Ah, the benefits of being a sky watcher in Arizona. To know that these people are lying out their ass. Sucks.
With another one right here. Yeah. But look, right there.
Right, they're all that low. They're all that low. Because you're looking at flares and airplanes. And another thing, when there's storms that come in, because Arizona has very, very tall clouds, which create downbursts, and they divert air traffic sometimes away for half an hour to an hour until that storm has passed by and the downburst is out of the way. So you could be looking at a line of planes that you've never seen before because they're holding position until the storm. I know all this stuff. Yes, this is how you know people lie. Those were probably airplanes. I don't know. But it looks a lot like my flare video and my my airplane video. All right, you think that's I got to show you this. I'm getting to all the sightings now. Happening now, it says. This was today, this morning. 2 UFOs reported hovering over AKD Airport, New Zealand. All right. This is a 11-second video. Oh, shit. That's it. I already have a bad feeling about this video. I thought it was over a minute. I don't like taking short videos like this. They don't do us much. Here we go. Okay. Oh, look, one disappeared. Oh, it looked like it. Isn't it weird how they look like they're vibrating? I don't know what's going on here. But to me, this looks like a computer. Computer is somebody tried. I don't know. It doesn't make sense. It's stupid. I don't know what it is. So it's UFOs that look digital. I don't know. It's weird. Who can it be now? Mick West. But everybody is going down this path right now. Everybody's falling in love, saying, I just recorded a UFO, when nobody's capturing any UFOs. They're saying sightings have gone up, 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 but they have not. Reports have gone up, but actual sightings, no. This is the one from Devon, UK. So this one says they are everywhere, and it's getting a bit silly now. But this is from Devon, UK, a 24-second sighting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fun. Okay. Nice. That's a nice one. Pill-shaped. I got to tell you, if that's a balloon, it's doing a very... Oh, that's just parallaxing. He's taking a step to the right while it was moving to the left. So, trying to fake shit. So, most likely a balloon, but it's very stable, very horizontal. Usually they tumble, fall over. Same thing. Right? Geez, did you see that gargantuan bird type thing go by? Step to the right, step to the right. Make it look all right. So there's a good sighting. Don't know what it is, but most likely it's a balloon. And when you only have 11 seconds of something that's supposed to be historic, oh my God, I got a pill-shaped UFO, the most popular thing people have been talking about for the last 7 years. Let's let it go. So with that being said, people trying legitimately to get UFOs on video come the holographic UFO. This one is called the Holographic UFO. It was spotted over Mexico City, Mexico in April of 2008 from Arturo Robles Gil. This guy is the most delusional UFO hunter, whatever you want to call him, that's ever existed in Mexico. Wait until you see how stupid. This is a classic video. I remember when this came out. Oh my God. It doesn't get any worse. It doesn't get any worse. He says it's hologram.
Sin embargo, el técnico de las Águilas del América, Rubén Omar Romano, manifestó que gracias a esta equivocación su equipo volvió a perder en casa. Armando López Fernández, Palco Deportivo.
Ana Gabriela Guevara regresa al deporte, pero en su faceta como promotora en esta capital. Los detalles serán dados a conocer este martes. La imagen del exvelocista apareció en la campaña que lleva por título Yo sí soy capaz. No se dan a conocer mayores detalles sobre este proyecto, pero las actividades de Ana Guevara no influirán con el Instituto del Deporte de esta capital u otros organismos de derecho.
Tu derecho, mi derecho, nuestro derecho a decidir. Niños y niñas libres de violencia tienen todo el derecho. Socialdemocracia es tú tienes derechos. ¿Te escondes por no pagar impuestos? Vive tranquilo. Presenta tu declaración anual por internet. www.sat.gov.mx. Personas físicas en abril. Para que todos vivamos mejor. Gobierno federal.
This is Jaime Maussan's, or was Jaime Maussan's go-to guy, Arturo Robles Gil. This guy was caught trying to pull off a balloon or a bunch of balloons as UFOs when MUFON went down and did an investigation, then realized that Jaime Maussan was calling balloons UFOs, found the guy that Jaime was using. It's this guy. They take him to a rooftop while one of the MUFON reps goes about a mile up the street and releases a bunch of balloons, knowing they're going to fly over the building roof that they're at the top of, waiting for UFOs to appear, because this is apparently where Arturo Robles Gil finds UFOs in the sky all the time for Jaime. Well, lo and behold, the balloons show up and, yep, you guessed it. They called them UFOs, brought them over to Jaime, and Jaime goes, yeah, this is the UFO video. Everybody, yeah, this is what he gets. Well, they're balloons, Jaime. These are balloons that I purchased with my partner, and we released these, and you can see it right here. These are the balloons we use. You mean this is a lie? You lied to me? Well, Jaime, yeah, we were proving. Wait, get out of my office. You lied to me? Right? It's okay for Jaime and Arturo Robles Gil to be hoaxing because, you know, nobody was looking into them, so it was okay. But now that somebody's looking into them, calling them out, Jaime gets upset. No, these are UFOs. This is not the same as this. No, but this is what your guy said. This is what he captures. These are balloons. End of story. So that's what we got here. These are balloons out of focus, reflecting the sunlight, creating this holographic magic imagery you see here tonight. It's good to be the king. We don't need to show you anymore. Remember that name, Arturo Robles Gil, hoaxer. Hoaxer. You want to see something very interesting? You've never seen a video like this. A fireball from the sky lands in the ocean, captured on video. Witnesses recorded this incredible moment as a massive fireball streaked through the sky and plunged into the ocean. Is it a meteor, though? Space debris, perhaps, or something else more mysterious? Let's take a look together and analyze this 16-second video. That's right, folks. 16 magical seconds. You yourself may be fooled. You yourself may be witnessing history. You yourself may be debunking absolutely nothing at all. In 3, 2, and a go. Music added for effect, not by me. By the new secure team, World News X. New hoaxer channel. I'm telling you, it doesn't get much better than this, does it? I'm telling you guys, when that hit the ocean, I got scared. Oh, it never did hit the ocean. Oh, false advertising again? So everything they said we were going to see in that video did not happen. Well, you know what? It's time to give away 10 new memberships to GUFON. All right, everybody. Hang on to your hats. Let's give away some memberships. I'm going to give away 5 at a time, and these are randomly selected by YouTube. I have no choice in the matter. I can't. It's not up to me. If it was, the same 10 people would get them every time. No, I'm joking. Stop that now. All right, let's put up a song. We always have a song for this occasion. No. We need a song, everybody. I don't do this without the musics. All right, here we go. This one should work. Because I think this is the calm song. Here, let's see. Good enough. All right, everybody, it's time to give away 5 GUFON memberships at a time, 10 total. Let's go. Remember, it's random. Here we go. Go. Here they come. Robert Redmond. Here they come. Robert Redmond's clip channel was gifted a membership. Miguel Silentio was gifted a membership. Scandrell was gifted a membership. Drift Speed was gifted a membership. And Tyblee was gifted a membership. People I've never heard of before. That's cool. Welcome. All right, we're going to give away 5 more. There you go. 5 more. Isn't this exciting? I'm telling you. Here we go. In 3, 2, a go. Oh, wow. Helicity was gifted a membership by GUFON. Woo Riders DG was gifted a membership. Congratulations. Stan was gifted a membership. Jay Griff was gifted a membership. Congratulations, everyone. Joy. And Dakis Guna. Huh? Yeah, congratulations again. Thanks, Rich Leadfoot. All right. Congratulations. Dakis Guna. It's Dakis Guna. Look at this guy. All right, let's get back to work. What was that? Jay Griff, everybody. Hold on. Get over there. Go over here. Okay, here we go. All right, more UFOs, you say. Well, this is amazing what I'm about to show you. Imagine being an ancient hunter, gatherer, caveman, whatever, and seeing this. This is the Aurora Borealis, right? Where the lights, the night lights, whatever. This is one of the most amazing ones I've ever seen. Check this out. The earth was on fire, my peeps.
What? Whoa! Look at that. Isn't that cool? Whoa! Look at it go! Do you see red and blue in there as well? I see some blue. I see some pink. There's pink over here. Whoa!
That's crazy.
On the edge. Amazing.
That's unbelievable. Look at that. Wow.
Everybody happy?
Wow. Oh my God.
Yeah, not here.
Wow, that's fantastic, really. Beautiful stuff. Just gorgeous. Man, that's the earth for you, man. The earth always gives. Always. Gives. God. And what do? Take. Give me, take me, show me, buy me. I want you to listen to this. Citizens on aliens. This lady says she's Team Alien and makes some valid points here. Are you on Team Alien? You gotta hear this. No. I've never played one of these before. This is new. In 3, 2, and a go. For you.
This is a message to the aliens that live in the oceans and the interdimensional beings that our governments keep telling us are real. There's a rumor going around that December 3rd of this year, there's going to be a war between aliens and humans, Project Bluebeam, or a computer program that said that it would happen. All I have to say is if it does happen and you show us to ourselves, I am 120% Team Alien. Why? Because I have lived amongst humans for 30 some odd years and we are a dumpster fire and a complete mess. And I don't think human beings should be left unsupervised. Okay. And those of you who are saying that there's no such thing as aliens, what you're saying is absolutely frightening to me because you're telling me that humans are the pinnacle IQ of the entire galaxies. Okay, that is a frightening thought, because have you seen how people drive? There's people driving slow in the left lane and not using blinkers. There's no way we can be the pinnacle IQ of the universe. That is a frightening thought. Also, the only threat I think humanity has is humanity itself. Because all we have done throughout the history of humanity is create wars. We have created genocides on each other. There's people out there hating each other for absolutely no reason.
You go, girl.
Even though we're exactly the same species and we all bleed red.
Oh.
I do not understand humanity at all. And
we all want that green cheddar. Yeah, girl.
I think we honestly need some external help from some higher intelligent beings, because we are completely failing this. Maybe if the aliens come down and they're like, hey, here's some intelligence, maybe some people could wake up and stop being such see you next Tuesdays to each other, right? And we could.
Usually, people who say this stuff do not have life experiences. You hear? Usually. This is somebody who thinks that aliens are going to come down here and give us wisdom and intelligence. And we're all going to start figuring it out and be more level-headed. Girl, we're humans. We have emotions from one side of the spectrum all the way to the other side of the spectrum. And it varies daily, even hourly. You are not going to have an alien come to this planet and say, oh, where are you going, Earth? Yeah, those stable aliens. We're the most unstable. We are fuel and a match. That was horrible. Oh, it's true, girl.
Could maybe just have peace for at least a freaking year. You know what I mean?
We had peace for 4 years. What are you talking about? When Trump was president, there were no wars. Listen to this.
See you next Tuesdays to each other, right? And we could maybe just have peace for at least a freaking year.
We got 4 of them. What are you talking about? This is an uninformed civilian.
You know what I mean?
No, I don't.
Everybody minding their own business and just doing their own thing without creating any wars or hate or whatever.
We had 4 years of that under Trump, but you guys wanted Biden.
So yeah, I'm Team Alien. Plus, when is the last time you've seen an alien do genocide on humanity? No, humanity does that to each other. Aliens.
Really? Hey, really?
Just abduct people and then at least they bring them back. They have the courtesy of bringing them back. Yeah, they do a little test and whatever, and then they bring them back.
Oh, it's okay to abduct us in the middle of the night, put probes in our anus, in every orifice, and then just take us back home and psychologically screw us over for the rest of our lives. She's okay with that. See, this is somebody who hasn't thought about it, who doesn't understand ufology, who doesn't give a horse's ass about the details. Now, I don't blame her for that. But I like that we're learning this is normal, the way she thinks. This is how everybody thinks for the most part. We're the 1%ers. Don't you get it? We know the truth. Whoop, hey, I hit a button.
That's about it. And to be honest, I would also be scared of us if I saw how we behaved, right? Like the aliens probably look at these dummies. So yeah, 100%. As a millennial who has had enough
that explains everything.
Of the dumpster fire that is society, I am 100% Team Alien. How about you guys? Because I mean, I'll volunteer myself to get abducted and go into a different dimension or live in the waters. I mean, I'm gonna need air, right? But yeah. This dimension is a mess. So yeah, dear.
Oh, and this comes from the dimension expert, because she's visited all the other dimensions to know that they're better. Careful what you wish for. The dimension isn't always better on the other side. right? Could be worse, much worse. That comes from an uninformed millennial. Hey, those two words go together. All right, let's take a look at this. I told you I had sightings tonight, a lot of them. Wait a minute. Before I get to San Diego, that's right, there's a UFO sighting in San Diego just like the others. Nancy Mace on Gary Nolan. Wait, Nancy Mace references an FBI memo to the Army about a UFO retrieval program and access to a crashed craft. Gary Nolan says the FBI wanted to attend the Seoul conference last week because they have a program looking at these things. What does the FBI know about UFOs? Exactly. That's the major question. What do they know? And Mace is just inquiring. I know it's taking me forever to pull it out. Here we go. It's out. 3, 2, and a goo.
In the FBI and U.S. Army, where they're saying, we'll help you with this crash retrieval program, but you have to give us access to the crashed craft that the government tells us doesn't exist.
Right.
We're running one coming up in November. A bunch of people from the FBI want to come because they have a program looking at these things.
I've seen memos between the FBI and U.S. Army where they're saying, we'll help you with this crash retrieval program, but you have to give us access to the crashed craft that the government tells us doesn't exist.
Isn't that funny? That's good stuff. Great stuff. Fun stuff. Interesting stuff. Stuff that we should know exists. All right. An upright cigar-shaped UFO emitting lights. This is a real serious, from the Daily UFO. This is being taken as a serious UFO. And to the untrained eye, it should be. I need a drink. My mouth is so dry. Yes, Cottonmouth, of course.
Yeah, it's silver now, see. Look, glittering in the sun.
This is old.
I'll get you a bib in a minute. They're ready, please. You cut them out.
That's what balloons do.
You give it in. Yeah, give it one. Yeah, and then we can... Yeah, look, silver, it's shining in the sun.
This is a balloon. Even the baby knows it.
Oh, it's able.
You know, that's an interesting question if Gigi's still here. Are they capable of connecting to the internet and being here now? You know, I'm going to go out on a limb and say no. Absolutely not. The odds of another alien species having technology that could be connected to ours, that's more astronomically impossible than finding life elsewhere. The fact that, let's say, an alien species finds us, somehow made it here and found us, but they've been around for, let's say, 1 billion years out of the 14 billion supposed, years that the universe has been around. They should know a lot. They should have the ability to intertwine with us, you would think. But think about it. They would have to have the same ideas. They would have to have the same stuff, I guess you could say, that would be in their planet to make a radio, to make a transformer. They may have found other ways to transmit other than the way we found out. But if they did find a way, that would mean that this alien species would have had to have been created or evolved at the same time, go through basically the same planetary disasters, trials, and tribulations of living on an active planet where there could be volcanoes, hurricanes, tornadoes, asteroids, and solar flares. Oh my. And then have the metals and all of the substance needed to make the stuff, to make the machines, and to adapt and evolve at the same pace we did, and to come up with the same ideas as Marconi? Nah. The odds of that happening, they're not zero, but there would have to be so many Earths. Billions, in my opinion. Yeah. In my opinion. If you want to help support Truthology for Ufology, that's right. All the links are in the show description. Super Chat, Super Sticker, PayPal, and Cash App. Good question, Gigi Abby Lynn. This is why everything I just explained, this is why I find it very difficult for an alien species to make contact with us, to talk to us, to communicate. They would have to do it telepathically speaking, because we wouldn't know how to do it any other way. And now, if you haven't noticed, they have those earbuds for $16 that could translate in real time over 60 languages, is it? If somebody's speaking French to you and they say, je m'appelle, my name is Rich. Je m'appelle Rich Giordano. And you're like, oh my God, he said his name is Rich Giordano. Oh, je m'appelle me. And then it gives you the answer, right? It tells you how to speak back. Your reply should be Vafangul. What if you get somebody who speaks wise guy? Huh? What about that guy? I'm sorry, did you say you wanted to slice me into little pieces? What does that mean, actually? It means I want to rip your throat out. Ripping my throat out? What's a throat? Your throat, your freaking vocal cords. Oh, that's just brutal. Hey, Bernie! That's a super dono. Hey, that's a super dono. Hey, Bernie! Shut up. Thank you for the $5 super dono. Because I don't know much, but Bernie loves you. It's a super dono. There's a donation with no emoji, no sticker, no message. It's just pure love. Thanks, Bernie. Mucho gusto generoso. A continuing supporter of GUFON, the Bernie Muro. All right. You got to see this. Did I already show it? I did. Oh, all right. Are these... This was from yesterday. The camera is a Pulsar Axion 2 XG35. This is why citizen journalism and UFO enthusiasts who record their own footage are important. Lou the Goon said so. That's right, Lou the Goon and Mayajida said so. So I got this UFO sighting from Lou the Goon. I want to show it, share it. I want your opinion. I really don't. Maybe I do. Say it anyway. Check it out. I think you guys are going to love-hate this one. Thanks, Bernie. Boop. We found it, Bob. It's a triangular thing of some sort of thing with some things on it. Let's follow it. Can we follow it, Bob? Follow it, Johnny. Here we go. I'm following it. It seems to be moving at a pace I'm not familiar with. It's the wind. Shut up, guy. I'm figuring this out. They're bobbing and weaving and pushing and pulling. It's kinetic energy because there's a string holding them together. They push and pull against the force of the wind. Kid, you say another word, and I'm gonna pop your balloons. Exactly. They would pop. If they got to a certain elevation, they would have too much pressure, and the air pressure would force them to pop. Kid, don't come home back to the base tonight. Base! How low can you go? Thanks, Mickey. This is wonderful. Isn't it great? I always love it when UFOs... I'm sorry, let me say that again. I always love it when balloons act like UFOs. People are stupid. Oh, we got to talk about the tapes. All right, this will be the last one. Are we done? Are we good? Yeah, they covered it up, huh? No, they didn't. Look at this thing. We got an airplane. Jeez, it's an airplane, John. Oh, it's an airplane. That's stupid. That was terrible. So we just had to worry about the first few seconds, the balloons, and the way they're tumbling. It's so obvious to me. Balloons. All right, get them out. Do you see what's going on? You understand, right? There's no UFOs. There aren't any. Look, I'll show you the rest. Watch. UFOs and plane, but balloons. You'll see. Watch. We are now, this person says, because so many balloon sightings are being called UFOs, that there's a flap happening now. No, there isn't a flap. You've got people flipping out about balloons. And everybody wants to get their 15 minutes of fame. All of a sudden, it's a race to who can get the best sighting now of dots. Dots. Yeah, we're going to see more activity because people are trying very hard to get that 15 minutes of fame. And I'll be damned if one of these videos creates that person. I would have to do something drastic. Check this out. There's another one. Is it real or is it Memorex? Oh my God. Slowed and zoomed. Half the speed. Pilot captures a rare moment flying side by side with a UFO. Right. That's what he's doing. Oh, that was just great. Wasn't that great? Don't you just love it? Love it. Love it. There's not one person on the planet other than this pilot who knows whether or not this is a legitimate sphere or a legitimate balloon. I can tell it's a balloon. We don't need to bring in anybody else. We're being lied to. That was your next one. Want to see another one? Here, let's show you another one that's bullshit. A speeding dot. This one was viewed yesterday. Oh, wait. Oh, that's just somebody saying that which I just showed you was bullshit. Okay. a UFOs at the ISS. All right. And the ISS now captures an object hovering, change altitude, and then darting off. What do we think? Satellite, UFO, or something else? We've got 2 minutes and 24 seconds of pure adrenaline. This is going to change the way you believe in UFOs. Nah, it's not going to do anything. Here you go. Enjoy nothingness, because that is space. Enjoy nothingness, because that's in our face. Enjoy the dot that is not the big mothership we wished. Enjoy the dot that is not the cigar-shaped monster UFO that's taken over the world like Independence Day. This is dot D-O to dot D-O to. It hovers around for about 35 seconds. Beautiful. Oh, let's do this. Because there's no music. Yay. Shoots away at tremendous speed.
Feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for. All is said and done.
Right into the light. Won't shut up. Nothing was working. It was weird. Well, that was a dot. It could have been anything. Interesting, though. What secrets are hiding in Antarctica? Oh, did we talk about this? No. Let's talk about this. What time is it? Oh, we don't have time. Man, that gets annoyingly loud, doesn't it? Yeah, we'll save that for tomorrow. Man, there's a lot of stuff that just isn't. What's this? Embarrassing UFO reports. A swarm of UFOs descends to Earth. Orbital transmission captured. A swarm has been captured in a stunning transmission from orbit, sparking speculation about their origin and purpose. Are we witnessing a historic moment? Prepare for chills as the mystery deepens. Oh, this is for tomorrow too. Oh yeah, tomorrow's gonna be good. Here's another one. Let's do that. Those go together. All right, thank you. I appreciate it. All right, that's it for tonight. I want to thank everybody for hanging out. We're going to be back tomorrow. Same bat channel, same bat insanity. Thank you for making your presence known. The moderators and super chatters, thank you very much for hanging out, making the engagement that much better. And newcomers and veterans, just shooting the shit in the chat room. It's a beautiful thing. We should expand and talk to everybody because we are the truth seekers. We are the truth tellers. We are Truthology for ufology right here. Truthology for ufology. 7 days a week for you. It's true. It's true. Thank you, everybody. Be good to each other. If you ain't looking up, you ain't looking out. It still sucks. All right. Alien bless.
There's a weird thing. It's rotating.
What was in the skies of and why did it downward was treasured sites in Christianity?
There's a new video this morning that sounds like making proof for a universe. UFO, form of a bright light, is descending over the dome of Aurora